So we all know that pilot fatigue is a very dangerous thing. Well, so today I decided to test this out myself and see how many mistakes I'll make when I'm not entirely awake. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna do an experiment. Can a pilot really operate a flight safely when they're not well rested, when they're tired, and at the same time when they're sick? So right now I'm a little bit tired. I'm quite tired right now actually, and I'm sick. So let's try this. And this is, of course, the Alaska Airlines More to Love livery, Boeing 737. I have no idea what happened here. And all the scenery and then the aircraft plugins will be linked down in the description. This airplane is, I believe, made by Ultimates, or wait, they're called Level Up right now. This airplane is made by Level Up, and then massive thanks to them. That's a beautiful airplane. So today's route, we'll just do a short hop from Seattle to Portland and see if I can do the hop without making any mistake or not. And yeah, let's try it. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Like, that's why pilots don't fly when they're tired, because they do make mistakes, and those mistakes could cause a lot of stuff. So we're gonna turn the ignition to both, turn on APU bleed air, turn off the cabin bleed, turn this on, turn these bleed airs on so the APU start feeding air into the engine, and then we're gonna ignite the engine. Obviously, we also need to turn off some of the fuel pumps. Perfect. Now the engine is starting to ignite. Hopefully we don't crash into any of those stuff. And wait for it to reach 25. We're just gonna wait. Perfect. Put this on here, and then it should turn this on. It should get us. I don't know. Should get the engine started. I see some spinach there. The engine have successfully started here. You can see from here. The first engine is still shut, so we'll start that later. And the second engine is already at idle, so we're gonna do this. And now what we're gonna do is, oh crap, the cockpit door is still open. What we're gonna do is that, oh, that's a Alitalia. The airline don't even exist anymore. At least I don't think so. Anyway, so the next thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna start the engine number 1. Ignite this.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
So we're gonna set our parking brake. And
disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Yeah, the ground crew will do its job, and then now what we gotta do is that wait for the engine to start, right? And then it's starting up, firing up, and get into 25. There we go. Lift this handle, and then now it should go up. So we're gonna disconnect the tug. Goodbye, ground crew. And then now we got all these, right? Got all these ready. Perfect. Since the tug is disconnected, we have this here, and then we can turn off the APU bleed. Turn this back on. So the AC again. turn on the
Noise disconnected. On-bike gas bin has been removed.
And
Hand
then-
signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
and then we can turn off our APU and do all these stuff. And then of course I forgot something very important. It says, yeah, I need to test
Wind
it.
shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain. Pull up,
Of course, I'm an idiot. I seriously forgot.
obstacle. Pull up. Airspeed low.
All right, perfect. We got this tested, and then now what I'm wanting to do is that I want to get our transponder on. So TRA, and our code should be, I don't know, 6767. Okay, so I set my OBS a little bit. So then actually my yoke cam actually died, so I would have to just do this only with my the thing you see right now. So we're gonna do a control test. So full left, full right. Up. Wait, why isn't it going up? Oh, it's just broken here, so okay. And we can do like a rudder, rudder. Because my rudder is a button, so it kind of like activates slow. But that's perfect. We got our rudder tested. I'd assume we have our rudder. That should be good. And now we're gonna test the spoilers. So just deploy it all the way up. Should also show up there. That's kind of a more classic way I'm doing it. And then now we are basically ready for taxi. But then, because I forgot my route, I need to do the routes. Here we go. So just get us into Portland. This turn might be a little bit weird, so yeah, I'll just figure that out later. So, and then that is our route. That works. So now what I want to do is go into maps. Go into maps, and there we go. Perfect. Now we're gonna start taxi. But then I think in the ultimate 737s, like it's kind of weird. I hate this, but like, I think that the tiller is actually directly connected with the yoke. So like, it actually feels like you're driving a car for some reason. Like to me, I don't know. It's I don't know why they do that, but yeah. And then this plane feels way too light on taxi. I don't know, like the Zibo 737 don't even have this problem. I don't know why this happens, but like, yeah. Now time to show off my driving skill, quote unquote driving skill with a yoke. As a person who's banned from the DMV. There we go, so, gonna start a little turn here. Oops, this is sharp. Okay, so even though I have a tiller assigned, the tiller just does nothing in this plane. Because you see I'm at like full right tiller right now. And then, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot my yoke cam died. But like still, it just doesn't do anything. But anyways, I really love this like plane, the overall add-on so far. It's pretty nice. What we're gonna do is, I don't know, set the speed to like 200 something, I don't know. We're just gonna set it to 220, so that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do some aggressive flying, and then 164 after departure. We're gonna fly runway heading after departure, so runway heading is 164. There we go. Now we are basically just taxiing to the runway. You know, since how familiar I am with SeaTac Airport, I can basically do this taxi blind, even if I'm blind, so like this wouldn't be a problem for me. we're gonna do a little bit of a smoother turn. I don't know. Just gonna do some of the. I'm just gonna start taxi. I don't know. Just taxi. We might be going a little bit too fast, but that doesn't really matter. That's not how a 737 behaves on taxi. That is completely wrong. Ultimate, fix it, please. It's a 737. I don't know if it's just me being used to Zibo, because like the 737 feels way too light to be taxied on this thing. Bruh. So actually, I'm gonna go charge my phone real quick. So, yeah. We're at the runway now. I don't even think we need full runway, but we're just gonna use full runway because why not? And we're just gonna hold here. This is where I screwed up a lot last time, so like, yeah. Alright, perfect. Leave Seattle, there we go. Give it a little bit throttle. Start this turn here in Seattle, you know. It's like a... Oops! Oh! Almost ran over a light. Bruh. Okay, there we go. I'm really not good at lining up the 900, so just you know. This is kind of a problem. I'm not good at lining up the 900. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Okay, well, I guess we're lined up now. The runway texture looks horrible, but that doesn't really matter. So we're just gonna turn these on and then turn that on. So we're gonna use N1, and then that's basically the Tolga. 40 stable. I don't really care about 40 stable, so we can just. Oh, what? Why is one engine? Okay, 40%. Stabled. Tolga. I think I should be doing this correctly, unless I really fucked up and just forgot some steps. So, go give a little bit of a rudder. Check. There we go. Now we got to rotate. Rotate. Whoa. Okay, that's an aggressive departure. Okay, that's pretty aggressive. Okay, that's... Alright, Padre gear up. And now what I want to do is use altitude change to climb to around, our initial altitude, which is 1,000. There we go. I even forgot this, but like, okay, that doesn't really matter anymore. We can get this off. Forgot about that.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
There you go. Okay, I really forgot about that. That's really a giant problem for us. Alright, so at this point there really isn't much for me to mess up, so we just started climbing out next to Mount Rainier, which is pretty beautiful, and enjoyed this time lapse. Okay guys, so this flight is surprisingly fast. So I'm gonna do is just some I don't know, I'm just gonna do some vectoring in a moment. So we're gonna lower our speed to 250, and then we're gonna put out some spoilers for the descent to work out. Put out these. We'll put these on. So these should be at the flight position, which would get us a faster descent rate. Will look like this. Pretty cool, right? So what I will do probably is, because I fucked up, so like what I will do is just fly all the way like this way. Just fly this way. So 210. So so then I'm just gonna do like a vectoring, and then we're gonna I'll figure out a way to turn onto there. So like, yeah, I'm not trying to get like a very aggressive. I'm not trying to be very aggressive here. So yeah, because that I'm trying to do this flight like safely actually. So 110. So I'm gonna use heading select for a bit now, and then yeah, talk to you later. Guys, the instant ramen cam died. Instant ramen cam, aka the yolk cam, died again. So just gonna wait. I guess, I don't know. Just I don't know. So yeah. So over here, what's happening is that I was making ramen and I missed my top of descent. So now I'm trying to figure out how to vector myself in to get a longer final, so I can get rid of the extra altitudes. And yeah, this is kind of messed up here.
gonna start my APU. Start this up. I'm gonna save some fuel using the single engine taxiing procedure. So I'm just gonna wait for the APU to start, and then I'm gonna shut down a engine. Actually, I might get to the gate faster than the APU can start. This thing is slow. I don't know why. I don't know if that's the real speed, or is Zeebo just, or is this add-on just wrong? Because like on the Zeebo's 737, which is basically where this plane came from, like on the Zeebo's plane, the plane actually does the APU start pretty quickly, fairly quickly at least. We're just gonna hold here for a second, even though the ground crew is there waiting for us, but we're still gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for our APU to finally start, so we can finally just use the APU. Which isn't, oh, there we go, starting. There we go, the APU is working now, so I'm gonna, there we go. And then now I can slowly taxi into the gate, at the same time shut down my engine. Oh, I just used the no-slow tiller as what I normally use. But then like I realized this is on the Ultimates plane, so like it doesn't work. Okay, so now I think, oh crap. This is annoying. There we go, we're gonna shut down one engine, and then ground crew getting mad at us for not parking properly, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. So yeah, this is really, I'm really not doing good with the parking here. So like, oops, oh shit, fuck, frick. Okay, there we go. Ground crew told us to stop. We stopped. I mean, kind of on the line. I'm the 80 line for some reason. So shut down this, shut down another engine, and then there we go. Seatbelt sign off. Finally, busy trip is over. Finally, a trip's over. Now we got our jetway connecting. Awesome. So then we can just wait, right? Now we can just get the ground power. Right, and the talks, now have our talks here.
Now that we have safely parked at the gate, let's talk about what I did wrong. Well, I did a lot of things wrong. For example, almost tail striking on takeoff, responding too slow on landing, which, if you see, the flare was clearly too late, and missing the top of descent. So that really proves that pilots can't fly when they're really tired. And to be honest, I expected this flight to be way worse. But anyways, thank you for watching this almost 30 minutes video. And this is also my first time making a long form video and my first time using Premiere Pro. So if there's anything that you'd like me to change on the next video, let me know in the comments. If there's any type of other challenges you would want me to do, also type it in the comments. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.